everyone! In today's video, I am going to be talking about the importance of protecting your work on Redbubble and TeePublic. Hello there! Thought I'd introduce myself just in case you're new here. Hi, my name is Katie, and on my channel I talk about my own print-on-demand journey so that I can share all the tips and tricks that I'm learning with you to make your print-on-demand journey just a little bit easier. Alright, without any further ado, let's dive around into the video. So, as I am sure pretty much everyone is aware, designs can be stolen just like that, really quickly, and it's quite the common occurrence both on Redbubble, TeePublic, and especially on Merch by Amazon. Unfortunately, there's not as much you can do on Merch by Amazon to protect your designs, but at least there is a measure that you can use on both Redbubble and TeePublic in order to protect your designs as much as you can from being stolen. This is definitely a rampant problem just about on every print-on-demand platform. It has gotten noticeably worse on Redbubble in the last few months, and we saw that interesting accidental purge of many accounts and many designs that were infringing on copyright. Although it is undeniable that copyrighted designs are often the designs that make it to the top of the trending list and sell quite a lot. However, I do not believe the risk is worth it usually. However, it's usually not a good idea to use a copyrighted design because then you risk having either that specific listing or possibly your entire account suspended, and it's totally not worth risking this digital asset that you've been working on building up. So, as some of you may or may not know, there is a great feature on both Redbubble and TeePublic where you can put watermarks on your design to prevent others from easily stealing or copying your work. At the very least, it will deter people from just simply taking a screenshot of your design and uploading it themselves. So let's hop onto my screen and I will show you how to use these functions for both Redbubble and TeePublic. Alright, so here we are inside of my own Redbubble shop, and on the left hand side of the screen you can see that under the Artist Tools section there is a link that says Protect Your Work, and it has that little new button right next to it, which has been new for as long as I've been using this. So since last June, this has been new, apparently. So once you click on this tab, it says Image Protection Settings, and you can see you can select which sort of watermark you want to place on your design, and it's automatically set to none, which is, as you can see, the default. So once you have created your account, make sure that you use this tab in order to select one of these functions. I definitely suggest doing the last option, which is to place a tiled watermark across my images. So this basically means they're going to put small semi-transparent marks on the design itself, not on the mock-up of the design on an item, but on the small picture square that shows just the design, which you have on every single listing. So that will prevent someone from just zooming in and then screenshotting just the design itself and then re-uploading it. And the reason I suggest you do the tiled watermark is because it basically creates a pattern of these watermarks, and that is better than the small watermark in the corner or even large watermark in the center of the design, because sometimes those do not actually cover the entire design. Or if, for example, the watermark is in the corner, then someone can still kind of zoom in and take a screenshot. All they have to do then is just crop out the corner, which is not at all difficult to do. And placing the large watermark in the center of the image can also be problematic for a similar reason, because sometimes your design is not always, smack dab in the center. Maybe it's higher up, so that way the watermark would only be covering a small part of your design, which could also, potentially be screenshotted and then edited to get rid of the watermark. However, if you have tiled watermarks across the whole thing, then at least you make sure that no matter what size your design is or where it is placed, there is going to be multiple watermarks on top of it, so that if someone does attempt to screenshot it, it's going to be covered in watermarks, and that will hopefully discourage them from trying to screenshot and edit your design to make it their own, because that would require quite a bit more work than if, of course, there was no watermark at all or just one off in the corner somewhere. And then, of course, you want to discourage people from saving your image. And some consolation is that our original resolution images aren't displayed on the website, so that they can't be super easily stolen. At least whoever tries to steal it would only get a low and potentially quite blurry screenshotted image. So I'm glad that Redbubble does in fact have some protections like this. And make sure that once you select the tiled watermark option, you hit save so that it is in effect. Now, if we hop over to our TeePublic accounts, on the left-hand side, you can see there is something called Image Security. And under that, there is a section called Watermarking. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And TeePublic has definitely simplified it. Instead of offering you 4 or 5 different options the way Redbubble does, it simply offers you 2 options, either no watermarks or tiled watermarks that go over the entire image space, which is what I have set up on Redbubble anyways. So that is what I also have set up on my TeePublic account. And then this interesting feature on TeePublic, which is called Art Protection Beta, is this relatively new program where you can select one of your uploaded designs and search for that exact same design that has been uploaded on other sites by somebody else. So this is definitely a program that they are obviously still working on improving and perfecting, but it is definitely an interesting program. It could potentially be extremely helpful if it can in fact help you find your designs that someone else has grabbed and uploaded without your consent, so that you can go after them and request to the site that they are using that that design be taken down for copyright infringement reasons. So it's probably a good idea to come back to this page periodically in order to search for whether or not your designs have been knocked off recently. And it appears that you can search for each design once within every 24 hours, which I suppose does make sense. They don't want to overwhelm their servers with this function if someone just decided to spam this function, which probably does take up quite a bit of bandwidth. But overall, it's great that these companies are doing their best to help us protect our original designs from being stolen by somebody else. Hopefully they will continue to improve these functions, and it seems TeePublic is definitely working on that. Either way, it is always good to take as many preventative measures as you can in order to keep your design safe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Alright, I will see you in the next one!